Hello, Joy friends, and welcome to Cup to Hook Conversation number 114. I am so happy to be here with you. Welcome in, everyone. Would like to say hello. Oh, sorry about that. There was a small system crash for a moment. Okay. So sorry about that. Maybe it didn't crash for you, but it crashed on my end. Everything went black for a moment. Have no bad weather outside. It's a nice clear night, a little bit cold. It's 43 degrees outside. But other than that, no storm or anything. So I'm not really sure what just happened. But like I said, maybe it didn't crash on your end. So as I started to say, I would like to say welcome to everyone who is here with me right now, those who are silently watching, and those who will be catching this as the replay. Hello and welcome in, Samantha. Hugs to you. Welcome in and hugs, Lisa. Good morning to you. Samantha says, how is your cottagecore mosaic blanket coming along? Oh, what are you going to do with me, Samantha? I have not even had a chance to start it. I know December is quickly approaching. Let's just hope I can crochet fast, right? At this point, my goal is to at least have it started by the time everyone finishes theirs. But I'm not going to be hard on myself. So I've had to make some really big changes in my life. And I am just going to go with whatever is God's will. But thank you for asking about it. It kind of encourages me to not let it go altogether. I mean, I'm going to eventually do it, but it's encouraging me to try and get it started, though, as quickly as possible. Hello, sweet Tiffany. Hugs to you. She says, good evening, Miss Cynthia. Thank you guys for hugging and loving each other in. Tiffany says, got to cook dinner now, but I'll be quietly listening mostly. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. Samantha says, sounds good. Hello, sweet Candy. She says, on a quick break at work. So glad you're here. Hugs. Tiffany says, happy Friday to you, Lisa. And Samantha says, how is Mr. Joyful? He is doing good. He's tired. But he and I both are looking forward to tomorrow night with movie night. So you guys will get to see him then. Hello, sweet Kay. Welcome in and hugs to you. She says, hey, y'all. I've been missing y'all from movie night. I went back to work. Oh, bless your heart. Well, we have been missing you. So if you ever get a chance, definitely come by and hang out with us, but definitely understand about work. Everyone is saying hello to each other. And Samantha has started our joy in the chat. Thank you, Samantha. So if you type in the word joy, not only do you spread joy throughout the chat, but it also allows Nightbot to share your channel with everyone. All right. So what is in everybody's cups and what is on your hooks or your needles? I was so going to try to do some hot tea for tonight, but I didn't quite get there. So I am continuing to drink my water. Lisa says she is sewing up her beanie now. Lisa and I got to have a little bit of FaceTime together yesterday. And she started a new beanie. And so exciting to hear that she is finishing that one up. She's gotten quite a few of them done. Samantha says, I cannot do movie night tomorrow night. I will be busy with my family tomorrow night. Hey, there is nothing better than hanging out with family. So I completely understand. In fact, this is probably a good time more than any. Instead of waiting till special announcements, I will be doing the same thing next Friday night. So we will not be having Cup2Hook Conversations next Thursday because it is Thanksgiving here in the United States. And I will be with my family. And then we will not have movie night on Friday night either because, again, we will be celebrating more family time and my getting ready for my granddaughter's birthday. So she will be 2. So exciting times, exciting times. So please be sure and mark your calendars that we will not meet next Thursday or Friday for Cup2Hook Conversations or movie night, but we will pick up with it the following Thursday and Friday. All right. Lisa says she has a Pepsi Max in her cup. Samantha says, is Mr. Joyful in bed? No, Mr. Joyful actually just walked in the house from work. So he is probably getting a shower and getting comfortable for the evening. Kay says, I have Connie's knit along hat on my needles and a hoodie on my hook. Oh my gosh, Kay, that is exactly what I have. I have Connie's, knit along on my needles, and I have a hoodie on my hook. Now, I did not bring Connie's hat because I had shown it last week and I've not done anything else. She has got the last video out, but I've not had a chance to finish my hat up. By the way, I am wearing the sweater I made from Trish from the Purple Yarnivore. But in case you haven't seen it, Kay, this is my hat that I'm doing with Connie. So my colors, I don't know if you can tell, but they're navy blue, light yellow, and white. So, but yeah, oh, you can see that blue now. There we go. So that is mine. And then on my hook, I have a hoodie. We're still being shh about it because my son's girlfriend does not know that it is for her. They're not here right now, but they are here. They arrived yesterday morning at 5 a.m. So yay. But anyway, but they are currently not at the house right now, but they are here. They are in town, and they have decided to stay pretty much the whole 2.5 weeks here at my house. So they'll be here every night, except for 3 nights during their stay. So very excited, very happy about that. So I am hoping to get her hoodie done and possibly a sweater for my son before they leave. So they'll be here until December 2nd. And the sweater for my son will happen if it doesn't take me as long on the front side of Amanda's hoodie as it has on the back side. But the pattern that's going on the front side will not be as big as the one that's on the back. And I'll show that to you in just a minute. Lisa says yes, and they are videos scheduled on my channel. So she's going to be showing us those hats very soon. Yay. Samantha says she is working on Granny Square's blanket, Granny Square blanket, and single crochet blanket, and the cottage core mosaic blanket. Look at you go, Samantha. Lisa says, enjoy being with your family, Cynthia. I will. I really will. I'm just so glad to have Jonathan home. And then he said to me that he's been meaning to, he was going to mail the boots ahead so I could say that the boots were coming. And then the boots are in my house. But not only did he not get a chance to mail them, he forgot them. What? That's okay. I'd much rather have him than the boots. Kay says, oh, wow, that's awesome. Thank you. Yes, we're very excited. Lisa says, I haven't done Connie's knit along as yet. Well, if you get a chance, give it a try. Although you are doing a mighty fine job with your hats yourself. So you keep making your hats. I love the colors that you're working on. All right. Bear with me a second. I am looking something up. Okay. Hello, welcome in, and hugs, Butterroll Boutique. And you have a name, and I know it. I just don't know it. I'm going to cheat. What did you tell me your name was? Forgive me. As Melissa would say, charge it to my head and not my heart. How can I forget that beautiful name? Forgive me, Doretha. Oh my gosh, welcome in, and hugs, hugs. Kay says, I love it. The colors go good together. Thank you. Hello, Noodle Mouse. She says, just popping in to say hi. Okay, bye. Love it. Thank you for stopping in. Please give a joy thumb on your way out. All right. Tiffany says, oh, that's wonderful news, Miss Cynthia. Bonus time for you. So happy for you. Thank you. I am too. Lisa says, thank you, Cynthia. You're welcome. Hello, my sweet friend. I started watching one of your videos today, Miguel, and I got maybe a minute in when the phone rang. So hopefully I will get that finished this weekend. But he says, hi, Cynthia and everyone. I'm getting myself together to be leaving out for church, and I gave a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Mwah. Hugs to you, and enjoy your time at church. Thank you, Doretha. She's telling me her name. You're so sweet. Okay, so continue telling me what's in your cup and on your hook. And this is what is on my hook. Actually, this part is off my hook because I finished this. I've started the front panel, and as you can see, I don't have very much done. But I finally finished the back panel of her sweatshirt. And this is it. The little armpit thing here is rolling in, so it might look funny. But this is the back part. And I wish I could get these to not curl in. Of course, I want them to curl in when I put them together, but anyway, so this is the front part of her sweatshirt, her hoodie. And of course, this section here is where the sleeves will go. So when it curves around, that'll be the sleeve. And then when I get them together, I'll create a collar. And then on this back side here is where the hoodie will fall, right in this area. Okay, I did it right the first time. There we go. That's where the hoodie will be. But anyway, so hopefully, since they'll be here still next Tuesday or Thursday. Oh, no, we're not meeting next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving. I may just have to do a special video to show it, because by the time we come back around to meet up again, they will be gone and the hoodie will be going with her. So that's what I'll have to do. I will have to do a special video on it when it's finished. And then eventually, probably summer of next year, to get ready for winter, I'm going to do another tutorial, because I had done one before when I made a hoodie for my son about 2 years ago. And about 4 months ago now, I got flagged on it because I was real young in the YouTube, content creator. And while I was working on it, I had Christian music playing off the TV, and it finally got flagged. And so I took it down, but I am planning on doing another tutorial when I make Mr. Joyful and I matching hoodies. So, but anyway, Doretha says she loves it. Thank you. Kay says, I love the hoodie. Oh, y'all make me feel so good. Well, then good. I hope she will too. Believe it or not, this part took more time than putting the whole thing together. But, and then this little border that I put around it, I wanted it to be in a dark color so it would pop. And I didn't really want it to be the lavender up against the lavender, but the pink, so much more of the hoodie is using the pink. So I wanted the pink to be kind of small here since it's going to be a good part of the hoodie. And then the yellow, I thought the yellow was going to be too light around here. So that's why I went with the lavender. And I think it turned out really good. I was going to go back. Let's see if I can hold it. There we go. I was going to go back and in every other space that I skipped on the next row, put yellow, but I think I like it just like that. So I'm going to leave it. My little armpit's curling up. I'm going to leave it just like that. I like that. So tell me what you think. Should I leave it just like this, or should I add yellow as an accent on a second round in the spaces? See how there's a space in between them? So tell me what you think. All right. So I've already shared the news that I have for my channel. Lisa says leave it as it is. Kay says leave it. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to. I think I like it just like it is. So thank you for your insight and input on that. Tiffany says as is as well. Well, thank you. I do value your thought. So we've already mentioned that next Thursday and Friday we will not be meeting because it is Thanksgiving here in the States. And I will be spending time with my son before he does have to leave. And I'm hoping that he is going to be able to make a debut tomorrow night. But if not, he has said that he would do either a special live pop-up with me, or he will do a recorded video and put it up. But anyway, but he did tell me to make sure that I told you guys tonight. Thank you for all the kind things that you say about him, all of your prayers. He cannot believe that it has already been almost 4 years. Well, it's 3, but almost 4 years in the Marines. So anyway, he appreciates all the love and support that you guys give him, and the love and support that you give to Mr. Joyful and I. All right. I still have a couple things that I'm working on. I do appreciate your patience. I've still got the scrubby tutorial, and then I still have the tutorial of the blanket that I designed, the Lullaby Dreams baby blanket. Still working on trying to get those out. Those probably will not come out until after I get the hoodie and hopefully the sweater made for my son before they leave. So hopefully I'll be able to get those out to you in early December. I appreciate your patience. And then let's see what else. And then a finale for the Traveling Box of Joy. I am going to work on that. And there was something else I was going to tell you. Oh, I know what it is. So I apologize that I have not been able to do some Saturday shout out videos for the last 2 weeks. I am hoping to get back to that very soon. But right now I am taking care of some things still with my health, and I am also trying to just relax and spend time with Jonathan while he's here. So I appreciate your patience so much. I know when you look forward to something and then it doesn't happen, it can be kind of frustrating. And so I do appreciate your patience and understanding with that. But all of that will come back very, very soon. And I want to just say thank you so much for continuing to show your love and support on the birthday videos. There's nothing nicer than being able to come and see sweet birthday messages on your individual special day. So thank you guys so much for continuing to bless our Joy friends with special little comments and happy birthday wishes on their birthday. Hello, Jean. Welcome in. So glad you're here. And Angela S. Hugs, my friend. I did not see your text message until this morning. And so I will respond to that. So sorry we missed an opportunity to connect. I've been trying not to say something, but thank you, Lisa. She says your health is important. And I was trying not to share something, and it's not because, oh, this is so hard. It's not because I don't want you to know. It's because, I don't like having kind of attention on me. But while I'm going to bring it up, I'm going to say thank you to Lisa, because we were actually FaceTiming together yesterday. And while we didn't get to crochet together, she was there for a very crucial moment in my life. But the last couple of days, I've been crashing, you guys, which if it would stay consistent, it would be amazing. That's my goal. That's my goal to get there. But when it goes from high to low, my sugar, that is, that's a crash, and it's not good. And yesterday I had 3. I had one at my diabetic class, and my instructor went to the church kitchen where they were cooking chili for church services last night and brought me a bowl of chili. Then the second one, I just went FaceTime with Lisa, and it happened. And I was so thankful that she was there, because then I wasn't alone. And then the third one happened last night. And then I've had one happen today. And I honestly was I ended up leaving work at 3:30 instead of 5 o'clock today. Came home and rested, was going to cancel tonight. But then I remembered that we won't be together tomorrow or next Thursday and Friday because of Thanksgiving. And I'm like, I'm already missing my friends so much from morning devotions that I just couldn't. So we're here. It is what it is. But Lisa, thank you again so much for being there for me last night until Todd could get home from work. I truly appreciated it. Thank you guys for continuing to love and hug each other as they come in. Lisa says, I will be at game day, but I am not playing. Well, I'm just happy that you'll be there with us. And hopefully Mr. Joyful and I will be able to bring some joy and laughter into your morning, because it will be Saturday morning for you. Thank you. She says, I was pleased that I was there for you. Thank you so much. Kind of, in my feels about you seeing it, but again, it was very comforting to not be alone. Yes, she says, we're here for each other. Love you. Love you too. Mwah. All right. So changing the subject altogether and talking about health, I saw on Facebook today, after I took my nap, I was kind of scrolling through Facebook because I was looking for something specific, and I didn't find it. But what I did find was some updates from Grandma Anna, on our little sweet fella Chase. And he finally got to open the box that we sent a year ago. It was a year ago that we got to send him the box from Mr. Joyful and I with the Batman beanies in it. And the stuffed Batman and the Batman light from Mr. Joyful's childhood. But he finally got to open those, and his mom posted a picture of the beanies on Facebook and was thanking not only us, but the group as well for all their love and support. I know some of you sent Chase some gifts too, and he's finally getting to open them. I know for some of you, you probably were like, wanting to hear, that he got them and what he, thought about them. But because of how sick he's been, they're just now being able to open those for him. And they love each and every, package that came in, every card, every prayer, and they just say thank you. And so I want to say thank you too, because you were representing, the Joyful Creations family with what you did. And so we just say thank you for your love and support to Chase. But finally, he was able to have more of his spine chemo that he needed because he was in a place that he could finally do it. So, and he seems to be doing well. She had pictures of him up that she took earlier today. So smiles all over his face. I mean, this little guy is a champ. I think December, I've got it written down. It's either like the 8th or the 16th is his birthday. And if I'm correct, he's turning 5 or 6. So he's been battling this his entire life. So just thank you so much for everything you've done for Chase and for Grandma Anna and his family. Hello, sweet Pam. Hugs, and how are you? She says, about to head home from family dinner, listening on the way. Well, thank you for being here. Hugs to you. I am not making promises tonight, Pam. I am trying to put on a brave face, but it's been a rough couple days. I cannot get my sugar levels out of the 70s. Like I said, if that's where it would consistently stay, it would be a praise from God. But the fact that it keeps dipping and going up and dipping, that's the part that's not good. So help me pray that it just stays there. If it stays there, oh my gosh, I am in no doubt that we can start looking at getting off of the insulin and the medicine. So that's what I'm praying for. But anyway, my son is here. He's not here right now. They're out and about, but they will be back later. So I'll be on until they come in. But anyway, hope you will understand. I know you will. Hello, sweet Kivia. How are you? Hugs. I've missed you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. So glad you're here. Jen, how are you? Mwah. Hugs. Hope you had an easy ride today. All right, I am going to drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and share. I will be happy to turn this over to you guys and let you talk a little bit. So there is the link if anyone wants to come up and share what is on their hook. Seems like there's still something else I had to share. Hopefully it'll come to me. Look who we have with us. Hello, sweet Lisa.
Hello.
Hugs to you again for yesterday.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I was there.
Me too. I'm sorry. I was laughing at what Jen said. She says it was a great ride, except her driver wouldn't be quiet. And she says, laugh out loud.
Hi, Jen. I was just glad that I was there until Todd come home.
Yes, me too. Me too.
At least you look better than what you did yesterday.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
So,
I was just trying to finish this, and then you'll be able to see it. I'll just turn that one down so you don't hear it. because this was the hat that I was working on yesterday.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to be my favorite. Not that I didn't like the alternating stripes, because I did, but oh my gosh, I like that being more of that solid, and then the brim being the other color.
Yeah, and then I'll turn it around, and then the maroon one will be the brim, and then the color, the solid would be this color.
Right. Oh wow, how pretty.
So I didn't. I mean, I finished knitting it last night, but I wasn't. I thought, I'm going to bed. I'll sew it up today. So that's what I'm doing. So, and that way I get to show it while it's made up.
Right.
And I do have videos of the other two hats that I made. Their schedule up, I think, later in the week or next week, I think.
Nice.
I can't remember what day it was. I know we even scheduled them to sometime.
Oh, let me say this before I forget. So the Joy team, some of one of the perks for 3 of the tiers is they get a preview of one of the questions for movie night. So if you are a part of the Joy team and that is you, I know that you've not gotten a question yet. Do not fret. It will be up before too long, definitely before movie night tomorrow night. I am still watching the episode for tomorrow night. I am halfway through.
I was just going to say, did you finish it?
I did not. I started it last night, and after, everything calmed down, and lo and behold, if I didn't have another crash, and it was worse than the one that I had with you, Lisa. In fact, we almost made the decision to go to the ER, but I ended up drinking some soda this time, and it helped perk it back up. But you know what's so funny? I haven't had soda in so long. It was actually nasty. I did not like it.
Sometimes just having a bottle of Coca-Cola beside you too helps with the sugar in it to bring it up a bit.
Right.
Not that I drink a lot of Coca-Cola, but if I know I need it, I will have it.
Right.
But other than that,
funny because we gear our meals to make sure that it keeps the sugar low, and so last night we ended up having salad with grilled chicken, and I didn't need it going lower, but unfortunately that's what happened. And so
yeah.
Oh, careful. You okay?
Yeah, tripping over my sock.
Oh no.
It's all right. So I stood on my own foot. That's what happened. But it's all right. Just trying to get this.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, that is nice.
The color doesn't come up properly with the lighting.
Right, but we can. So on the very top part of it, when you turned it right there, we could see it. Stand it back up straight. All right, now turn it to us slightly. We can see it a little bit.
I don't know if that makes it any.
No, that actually made it worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah, see, we can see it a little bit on the top. In fact, the more you pull it away from your camera, the more we can see it. That's a pretty burgundy.
Oh, and then I can show the other one. So then they all get to see the other two that you were saying.
Right.
That you were saying that you.
Yes. See, I do like that one too. Oh no, show the top. The top looks different. Doretha says it is so nice, and she gave you a thumbs up. Oh wow.
No, the top's the same as this one, but you don't see it as much because it's a solid color.
Right.
See? It is there, but you see it more on this one because the colour's lighter.
That is pretty.
And then the opposite one was this one that you also these will come out on video. They are scheduled, but there's the other one.
Nice. Love it. Those are such pretty colors together.
But then this one, you can't see. You can see it, but it doesn't come up as much on this one because of the colours.
Oh, look at all those bright colors.
This one's already up on to watch.
I've seen that one. Yes. I'm pretty sure I commented on it because I liked it. Yeah.
And then the other ones, these two are coming out. They're scheduled to come out. And this one, I've just got to take a photo.
Gotcha.
But I do like this. I like this one.
Yes. I do too.
So
now
that's what I've done.
What are your plans with all the hats?
Oh, they'll be donated to I go to another knitting place where I can buy wool and donate it. They send it to a place that you can donate, and then it will go to people who need hats. And I've got to go and I need to go and get some black, yellow, and red because they want the indigenous color hats as well.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of indigenous culture in Northern Territory and that are don't have much either. So they want to, do the right thing and do some in their colors as well, which is the black. The black bits on the bottom, the yellow's the sun, and the red's the top bit. I'll see if I can get so people can understand the colors of the flag for them. And they want scarves and hats done in those colors. So that's the next thing I want to do. I did do a couple, but not many hats. But I don't think I put them up on Facebook, though. On YouTube, though, I don't think.
Right.
But, yeah. I'll just see if I can find...
All right. While you're doing that, I need to say something to someone. So Keith shared, Cynthia, I go tomorrow to have an ultrasound of liver to check and see if shunt in liver is working properly. Keith, thank you so much for sharing that. I miss you guys. So, I mean, I cannot even begin to express how much I miss you guys. Please continue to email me and give me updates, if you will. Angela says, got to run. Good seeing you tonight. Hugs.
Oh, bye, Angela.
I will respond to your text message in just a few minutes, sweetheart. We are going to be starting back the Sunday night prayer time. I was going to do it this Sunday, but then we would have to skip next Sunday because that's the bulk of the time that I'm with my son before he goes back to base. And so rather than starting and stopping again, I'm just going to wait until after that time. So I think it'll be the first Sunday in December that we'll start back the Friends Praying for Each Other. So, but Keith, please, please, please email me and keep me up to date because I am still praying for our prayer list. So I still care. I just feel like we're like miles apart because we don't have those morning devotions. But please let me still be a strong prayer warrior for anyone. All right, Lisa. So sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're right. This is it's what they call the indigenous flag.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So the red means earth. The yellow, I know you can't see the yellow, means the sun. And then if I'm right, the black means earth, I think. I can go back and get the meaning of it. So then that way people get the right information. The black symbolize the Aboriginal people. The red represents the earth, and the color of ochre is used in the Aboriginal ceremonies, and the circle of the yellow represents the sun.
Nice.
And I've been on an excursion with the kinder children where I used to work, and we come across where the Aboriginals were in one of our national parks, and a little child and myself, we got the ochre put on our face, and it acts like a moisturizer.
Oh, wow.
Going back, that's what they put it on, and it makes your face really nice, and I didn't know that until they said.
That is
But
cool.
so they're the three colours that they want in a way of a scarf and a hat.
That'll be nice.
So what I would do would be do the band in red,
Right.
then do so much up to the yellow, and then do the rest in black. So
That'll
the
be
top bit
nice.
up here will be black. So then that way you're representing all three colours. Whereas if we do our flag, it's the same three colours as your flag.
I know you told me that yesterday, and I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, and that, and then on the that flower that I was saying to you on the tea towel, I think that's the whole of Australia's flower, but then
Right.
each state and territory have their own flower.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for
So
those of you who knew that I was getting a box from Lisa, it has arrived, and we did get to finally get a chance to open that yesterday and go through it. And so I will be sharing bits and pieces of it in different ways. But we definitely got the Vegemite. And so I told Lisa that I'm going to see if I can talk my son and his girlfriend and my youngest son into joining Todd and I when we do our taste testing. So we'll just make a whole separate video of that. Pam, I still have not watched your video, and Lisa and I have come to the decision that I should wait and watch your video after I do mine.
Pam, which hat did you like the best? Which one did you like? I don't know which one you like. Now, just so you know where I live, in this state that I live, this is our head of our flower.
Oh, wow.
So each state and territory has a different flower.
Which only makes sense because every state in the United States has their own flower, bird, you know.
Yep. South Australia has the black swan. I'm ashamed that I don't even know what else is. I better look it up.
Pam says
Just to
she's
see.
home and still listening, letting the pooch out and all that fun jazz. She says, and absolutely hang out as long as you can and then enjoy the time with your kiddo. Thank you. Hello, Laura. Hugs, hugs. So good to see you. Todd and I are so excited about tomorrow night. He's going to be showing some of the candy, the lollies. You call it lollies, right?
Lollies, yes.
that Lisa sent him from Australia. So very exciting about that. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to try. It'd be interesting for when he tries the bottle. The bottle ones, the bottle ones with the creamy soda and that in there. Yeah, he'd like the Python ones. They're huge.
Pam says, I am ready for the Vegemite video. I've got another one I need to edit and upload. Oh, nice.
Oh, the one on the mannequin, this one?
She says the last one you were showing on the mannequin head.
Oh, this one?
Yes, that's so nice.
Yeah, this one.
I was going to say, I could see Pam wearing something like that.
Maybe I might send it to Pam. Pam, send me an email with your address, please. But I've got something to show you.
Okay. Laura says, I need to get something hot to drink. I hear you, Laura. I think I might get some coffee in a little bit. It's going down to 25 tonight. I know for our friends up north that's like still warm, but oh my gosh.
Guess where they're going?
Mr. Joyful. I was going to say, he is going to love those.
This one only ever comes out at Christmas time.
Wow.
So you've got to grab them when they come out.
Gotcha.
So, and on here, look.
Oh, how cute. A bell, a Christmas tree, a star, and Santa. Those are festive shapes.
Yep. So after I left you yesterday, I went to the shop and I got them ready. So you should be able to have one of these, Cynthia.
Right.
It's got on it.
So we may not have the right hat because Pam says, I like that one too. So maybe she's talking about the solid red one with the beige.
This
band.
one?
Is that the one you're talking about, Pam? If it is, I don't blame her. Out of the beige and the burgundy, I think that's my favorite.
I'd never put pom-poms on mine. I like them as these because then that way you've got.
Oh, I wouldn't put a pom-pom with that cute design on it like that.
Yeah,
pom-pom.
That's why I don't. Yeah, and maybe it was this one that she said, but I know this one was the last one.
Right. She's coming up. She's going to tell you.
Yay.
Hello.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about first. Oh, let me meet you on my other thingy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like that one, and then I like the other one too that you showed. I didn't see that one. That one I was still driving. Ooh, that's
All right, I'll put it back on so you can have a proper look.
Okay. Yeah, because when I was able to look at the video, you had the other one on the mannequin. Yeah, I like that one too.
That's the one I was telling her that I could see you wearing.
Absolutely. That one's pretty.
It is pretty. All them pretty colors.
Yep.
Well, like I said, go on my About page and shoot me an email with your address, please.
Okay. I can do that.
And then when I get this one, I just got to get photos of this one, and then I'll put it aside. But the next hat, this is going to be the burgundy, and this is going to be in reverse.
Right. Okay. Well, I heard you talking about it, but I couldn't see it. Oy.
That's okay.
Y'all were in the console, hanging out.
Hanging
I
out?
had you on Bluetooth so I could hear you.
Yay! We were taking a little joyride.
Right.
Yep. I've gone for an American joyride.
That's right. Okay. You were talking about temperature. I'm gonna see how cold it is. Right now it's freezing.
It is. I bet it's colder for you than it is here.
Right now
we're
32.
We've finally got
20.
20. Oh, I was going to say we've finally got a nice spring day today.
Yeah.
For a change.
But
Laura
Sunday
says
it's
she
gonna
was.
be 19.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I said Sunday it's gonna be 19.
Oh, 19. Well, we're sitting on 18 degrees, but I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit unless I look it up.
Warmer than us.
So I'm probably looking at about maybe 40 Fahrenheit.
Let me look. Let's see. Google. 18 Celsius. Fahrenheit. 64.
64.
That's still cold to me, but I'll take it over the 20s.
Yes, me too.
Laura says, I was outside for 2 hours and they have what is called Bright and Merry vendors are on display and bands are playing at the park. That sounds like fun. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa, to give you an idea of how cold it's going to be for us, it's going to be the low tonight is going to be 20, which is negative 6.6.
Our low tonight will be a 5. But then it'll be in the minus in our where our snow goes. They'd probably be a -0.
Okay. Which is around 40 degrees here. So
yeah. Okay. But then we're back to showers tomorrow. Saturday out at my time. We're back to showers.
So glad we have Google now. We don't have to like do math.
Right.
No, thank God for phones, hey? Oh, I love it.
No coffee for her in the morning. Nope. Not after midnight. Barium swallow test at 9 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Gina, sorry.
But we're praying for some answers because, she blacked out and was getting choked. And that's what caused a wreck.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So very, very excited that that's tomorrow and hoping for some answers.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yes.
Let's hope so. That would be nice to get a result to why this is happening.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And she got her vehicle back, but she's going to have to take it back and have a couple more things fixed on it. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's been hard. So Pam, what's going on your channel? Tell us some stuff to look for or to be looking forward to, or tell everyone about your live tonight.
Yeah, we got the live at 9. Well, 9 Central, so 10 Eastern and all that.
2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon for me.
There you go. If you're in Australia, it's 2 o'clock. We're going to do the review, or I'm going to show y'all what happened when I washed this facets yarn on my live tonight.
Yeah.
I have a ton of videos that need to be edited and uploaded, and they just are hanging out in my phone.
Oh, yeah, tell me about those videos. They come around too quick.
I understand. I really do.
I've had one that was from like May, where the girl that did my hair, where we did it rainbow. And I've yet to finish it. I mean, it was so long, and then trying to edit it down without it looking stupid. And I'm like, I've got to get it done because now I'm about ready to cut all the color off. Because look, it's still hanging out blue and purple.
Wow.
And it's not going anywhere. It's just there. It's like mostly blue with purple streaks. So it's only supposed to last 8 washes.
Look how pretty. 8 washes. Wow. It's lasted.
And it's still there.
And this one's from like, when did we do this? The end of July, I think we did this. Maybe. Yep. Because I was going to do an orange for Halloween, but it's still blue and purple. Yep.
You've got some pretty long hair.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I'm about ready to cut it off.
I'm just so glad that I don't have long hair no more.
But you'll see, I like Lisa's cut for her.
I do too. I think it's super cute.
I do too.
You know what? I didn't even go to the hairdressers.
Did you just do it yourself?
No, Lara did for me.
Oh, did she?
My older daughter. I said to her one day, because I got a birthmark right on the bottom of my skull, to my neck. When it's hot, it gets very itchy. And then people think I've got nits when I don't. and it just happens to be right on the base. So one day I was out, I said to her, get the scissors, cut it off. And that's what she did.
She did an amazing job.
Yeah.
So why go and pay $35 for a haircut when I can get it for nothing?
Wow, 35. Yeah.
It was 30 until they put it up because of having COVID for 2 years. So
I haven't had my hair cut since before the surgery. So this December will be 2 years since I've had my hair cut. And it definitely needs it. Look how long my bangs are.
See, my hair grows so fast. So fast. Let's see.
I was getting Eden's hair cut all the time. Her hair's like mine, very thin. So I used to get hers cut all the time trying to thicken it up. But, yeah,
Didn't work.
no. Whereas Lara, on the other hand, because she's got the Maltese side from her dad, very thick hair. And we've got to thin hers out. The more we thin her hair out, the more thicker it gets.
Mine used to be thick, and now it's super thin.
Mine's always been thin.
Mine's always been thick.
Mine used to be. It used to be really thick, and now it's just, I don't know. Now it's thin.
Everyone's gone live.
Give a big shout out and hug real quick to Miss Sylvia. She is here. She says, hi, everybody on the panel, and hi, everybody in the chat. God bless you all. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Hugs to you.
Sylvia.
Hi, Miss Sylvia.
Hi, Wanda.
Hello, sweet Wanda. And Miss Sunita is here.
Hi, Sunita.
Kisses to all of you.
Sunita, I love your scarf you're doing.
Sunita, I'm going to drop the link. Would you consider coming up and showing that scarf?
Is it her knitted one?
Oh, the knitted one, yes. I think it's a couple of blues, but it's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And Jeannie from Butterfly Dreams, is that her? She did exactly the same one.
Oh, nice.
I saw them all up on a panel one night working on it. I think it might have been, I don't know if it was Sunita's channel or if it was in.
Sheila. Hello.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
If it was at Sunita's or if it was on Jeannie's channel. It was on somebody's channel. I think it was Jeannie's, and they were all coming in doing their knitting.
I understand. Sunita says she is packing her prizes.
Okay. But it's beautiful. She's doing it. For someone who's never knitted before, she's doing a beautiful job.
Well, Sunita, if you're done packing in 2 hours, you can come up on my live and show it.
Very true.
Hopefully I'll be there with you, Pam, but I'm not sure because Eden's at the hospital volunteering. Lara's got to go to work soon. Look at my hair. Lara's got to go to work soon. Hang on, what time? Yeah, soon. But I'm not sure if Eden's coming home or I'm going to meet her and we'll go and have something to eat.
Nice.
So hopefully I'll be here. If not, well, I'll have to wait for next week.
Okay. I have something my sister wants me to ask. If she wants to come on up and at or in the chat and ask, but if she forgets. She said it didn't give her a notification and she forgets.
I get that sometimes. Sometimes I won't get notifications from, even to Cynthia sometimes. I wouldn't even know she's on until I go looking. I think YouTube's just drunk.
That's why I try to be consistent with my times so that people just know. Yeah.
I pretty much know, Hang on. I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
She says she hasn't even knitted yet today. I know. What is it? Oh, I have seen that because she says she's trying to do a row a day.
Yeah.
I have seen it.
Last time I saw it, it was like this long, I think.
Yeah.
Lisa says it's this long now. Okay, we got you. When I came home tonight, my neighbor, whoever was there, and they had the radio playing, but at least they were playing Journey, which is way better than what they used to.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I was like, I wonder if you'll be able to hear it in here. I could hear it, but I think as soon as I came in, they turned it off because it's so loud.
Wow.
They're like 2 acres away on the other side of the house, 2 acres over. They're so loud, but that's okay.
Okay. I think they're gone quiet now. Yes, Anita's scarf is long now.
Okay. So I wore my other knitted hat out Saturday, and it kept riding up and going above my ears. So I ended up wrapping a scarf around my head. So on the hat that I'm making for with Connie's stitch along, I think I'm going to do another row of stripes before I start the decrease.
Hi, V.
Gotcha.
Hey, V.
Well, what I'll do is, Pam, I'll send you the 2 hats and see how you go with my ones.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
V, I'm sorry I had to miss your live today. It was a busy day, and then I left work early. But I get to watch the replay.
Yeah, I've got a lot of replays to catch up on.
Me too. Me too. I'm like, honestly, about 3.5 weeks behind.
I'm not that bad then.
Yeah.
I'm only about 2 days behind.
Of course, a lot of the free time that I normally have, I've been doing these classes, these diabetic classes, and they are lasting, 2-3 hours long sometimes. So you do that twice a week. That's a lot.
That's a long time, yeah.
I'm learning so much. So
I was watching yesterday Kim from Affordable Crafty make pom-poms.
I saw that. She was doing a pom-pom review.
Yeah.
What?
She was doing a pom-pom review, and then she cuts it and she pulls it apart. And it's all that work, and it just fell apart.
Oh no!
She was testing.
Okay, I see what I did wrong. Yeah.
She was doing is it a Boyd's one and a Dollar Tree one?
I didn't even know Dollar Tree had pom-pom makers. I was like, I'm gonna be looking for them though.
Yeah, she's not the first one that said about the Dollar Tree having them. I'm sure I saw someone else, and when she was doing it, I said to him, she's going this way. Why didn't she go this way? Which would have been, to me, more sense going this way. And then watching her cut, I'm surprised she didn't cut her fingers.
Oh, I know. Okay, this has absolutely nothing to do with that. But Cynthia,
yes, ma'am.
I went back and was watching, I went back to watch part of one of my lives. And you know how we were picking on Lisa about pointing the other way? Okay, right. So I have my camera mirrored on StreamYard, but it also mirrors what we can see. So on the live, and I didn't go back on yours to see, but I know when I pointed to Lisa on mine, it was like okay, like right now she's here on mine, but to everybody else, she's probably here.
She is.
Here.
And I was like, so here we are picking on her, and we're like, no, you're right here. And you're pointing the wrong way. And then we thought she was I thought they were talking to Lisa. They were talking to us.
Well, thank you for clarifying that.
Now for me, Cynthia's on my left, and you're down the bottom.
Yeah, I'm down at the bottom.
Probably with Cynthia, if I turn around, I'm probably on Cynthia's left side.
Okay, so Cynthia, point to Lisa where you think she's at on StreamYard.
But see, I know I'm pointing the wrong way.
Yep.
So now if I point this way.
But see, on StreamYard, you're pointing the right way. But I think, yeah.
But if I were to point to her.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull it up on the phone here.
It's like when I say, Cynthia, you're on this side.
So technically, if I'm looking at her, she's to this side of me, but
to me, I'm on this side.
Yeah. So now I'm going over and touching your square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going this way to do it. Now I'm touching your square. And what's even funny right now is my finger is almost pointing straight in front of me.
Yeah.
But she's really on the side of me.
Mm-hmm. But see, now right now, though, what I'm looking at, you're pointing right. But I don't know.
Now this really makes it goofy.
And now I'm in the middle.
Okay.
I'm special.
Okay. Let me see. You're in the middle.
I'm off camera.
So you're here. So is that not right on yours?
No.
Yep. Nope.
You're on that side for me.
You're right.
Okay, I'm watching it on YouTube.
See, I'm wrong.
It's so weird, but that's so weird. It messes with that. It has to do because I've got the mirror or the mirror image.
Right.
Cynthia is that way.
No.
Is that way.
No.
And Pam, you're that way. Either side.
and I know it has. I know it's because I have my mirror flipped in StreamYard. I mean, my camera flipped to mirror image.
So some of them are talking about they use the cardboard to make their pom-poms.
See, and that's what I usually do. Or I'll just wrap. I have bought a pom-pom maker on clearance, but I haven't used it, which I need to. Oh, that's what I was.
I got the pom-poms from my local store, where I got the 4 of them, where you've got, I can grab them, hang on, so you can see.
You can take us off this funky thingy.
Okay.
Kivy, I don't like making pom-poms. But
I got the 4 them. So that's the biggest one.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of what hers look like, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kim's were exactly the same, but I don't know what she was doing.
I don't know what she did.
Yeah. She confused me something chronic.
I think she had them split open, like instead of having the 2 pieces together.
She was doing them sort of.
Yeah, like she wrapped it around one solo like that and then one like that instead of doing the 2 of them side by side.
Right.
But what I found that she was doing it sort of like this. Hang on. She was going this way. This way. Whereas I would have gone this way.
Right.
And then she did that. She cut it off, put that in. Then she did this one, and then I was trying to work it out, which I haven't worked out because I was following. I know Julie from Whippy Chick has got a tutorial coming up about using the pom-poms, but I still can't work out how to.
I have a video on my channel too that I did when I was doing the hats.
And then it's got it on the back of this on how to do it, which
I love mine.
Kim got the same instructions on the back of hers.
I'm going to try it because my friend bought all the yarn and everything. She wants me to make her a pom-pom Christmas tree, so I have I'll grab it. I have the tree mold and everything, and I was just going to make pom-poms all year long, and that hasn't happened. But so now I got to make a bunch of them. So that's what I was going to do on my live tonight was make pom-poms. So I'm glad you showed that because I totally forgot I was going to do that.
Oh, yeah, I see now what Kim's done wrong. She should have done these 2 together.
You have to do the 2 together. Because when you close, that's where you cut through them.
Yeah.
So then she should have.
Which she figured out what she had done wrong after. But she left in what she did wrong. And then,
So you sort of,
Me making pom-poms just seems like such a waste of yarn.
Yeah, she was using some yarn, but I don't think it was quite the right yarn.
But it's good for
and then that goes like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then we do the same on that side, and then you cut. Oh, yeah, I'm with you now.
Because I bought a piece of plastic that has the holes in it. And I've been wanting to do a tutorial on it, but it's going to wait till 2023. But I'm going to make a bunch of pom-poms and tie them down in those holes and actually make a plush rug to go in the bathroom.
You must be reading my mind because I was thinking to do that when I first brought these.
I made a wreath.
Hey, maybe we can do it together.
Yeah, I just got to.
There you go.
And also I thought doing the same thing, like do a couple of the big ones and then go down a size and then go down the next one and then the next one.
Right.
But I'm not going to do this one because it's too small for my hands. So I might do these 2. Hang on. Sort of do one to one and then do this one first, do this one second, alternate between the 2. But do it in like a colour that sort of might go together like these 2.
Right.
Or
Sheila's saying she's got the pom-pom makers, but she doesn't like them.
Well, I can't say whether I like them or not because I haven't.
I love them personally. I've used the cardboard. I've actually used a ruler to make my pom-poms too before, like a wooden ruler. But I do love my little pom-pom. Hello, sweet Jeannie. Saw your video today. So glad you're happy that you got some more soap. But thank you for what you did.
I just got to sit and work my ones out so I can work out how to do them.
Kivia says she's heard that Dollar Tree has the pom-pom makers too.
Yeah, but I think the ones that Kim got, I think they come with these two together, and then there was the pink one was on its own.
Yep, there was one big one that was separate, and then the two smaller ones. Yeah,
the two smaller ones. Yeah. Yep. Whereas I got all my 4
excuse me
in the
for
one.
1 minute.
So I'm going to go. I didn't finish watching all her videos, so I'm going to go back and watch the end of her video because I had to go, so I couldn't watch.
Yeah.
So, but I want to go back and, watch because I find that's how we learn. Mm-hmm. If Kim's done it that way, well, that's the way that I know I don't need to do it that way either.
Right.
Sort of.
Yes, you can learn how to. Yeah, I have. Like I said, I've got the pom pom makers. I just haven't used them. When I made a pom pom wreath, and it took me forever to make the little pom poms. Like by the end of it, I was so over making pom poms. But I just used cardboard.
Yeah, I've heard people use the cardboard. Mm-hmm. Cardboard with theirs, but I've never. Who was I watching? Not the other day. It was on the side of one of the videos I was watching. Someone used the toilet roll. You know when you've got an empty toilet roll holder?
Oh yeah, I've done that too. Yeah, you do little snips. Mm-hmm.
And you can, and they've done it through that way. Mm-hmm. I thought, oh, what a smart idea. Yep. So I haven't done that one yet either. Mm-hmm. I'm getting there.
I thought that might have been my son coming in, and I was going to have him come say hello, but it was just Mr. Joyful letting Sadie out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
guys, Sadie. I'm going to share what Sheila said here. She said, rug idea, put the bigger pom-poms in the middle and go out to the smaller sizes going towards the outer edge. That way, fluffy in middle with less height on edges. And that's a brilliant idea. I would not have thought about that.
No, me neither. So would you put Sheila, would you put on the edges this really small one?
You could.
Hang on, I'm just going to mute you, but I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you could put the lid. You could make a bunch of the little ones that go around the edge. Like if you did it that way and started in the middle. Mm-hmm. If somebody came in right now, they'd be like, why is it so quiet?
She says she would as a final edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As a final edge.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I do need to correct something. What are you laughing at, Pam?
We're all just sitting here going.
So, last week, Grandma Anna asked me when we were going to start the Stranger Things blanket. And I said after we do the small projects. And then I got off and I was like, wait a minute. But we're not going to do a blanket. We're doing a pillow. Mm. So I wanted to make that correction.
Well, see, you haven't said what we're doing, I don't think.
No, I haven't.
And I was supposed to email you and say, hey, yeah, I'll help you out. Just let me know. But I haven't done that either. But I'm still, hey, let me know.
I will. Let's get through Thanksgiving.
Right.
Let me get this off my hook. And as Samantha has pointed out, get my mosaic cottagecore on my hook.
Well, that's what I was gonna. She asked last week if how your cottagecore was going. I'm like, is Cynthia even doing the cottagecore?
I'm planning. I bought the pattern back in April, but I've not yet started. Of course, I've had a lot going on, and I'm just happy to be here. So, what is meant to be will come in its time, and if it's not on time, well, then I'll be the one they'll be going, oh yeah, by the way, Cynthia finally finished her cottage core.
I went and looked at it and put it on my wish list, but I never went back and bought it.
Sunita,
I see how
I
I
do
go
stuff
now.
like that all the time. She says, I seriously just lost the card I just wrote.
I do
good on
that.
you, Snail. Hey, I got this
My hook,
popcorn
my
maker.
scissors. I've seen those
Is that
too.
a pom-pom or a tassel?
No, it's a pom-pom.
Really?
It's got the little grooves in the middle.
Okay.
Does it have the grooves in the middle to put the thingy? Yep. Like tip it sideways. Yeah, there you go.
Now I see it when she turned it sideways. Okay, now I see it.
Yeah.
I like the other one better, personally.
Yeah, me too. And I'm doing this.
Oh, I-cord.
Hang on a second.
Your little
What is
I-cord
that?
maker. It's the I-cord maker.
Oh. Where'd you get that?
At Spotlight.
I guess Australia, right?
Well, you got the Spotlight bag. And it's in your favorite color.
I see that. Although, remember, I don't like purple, right?
That's right.
It's all right. It's her least favorite color.
I haven't done it. I
My
haven't worked on
channel,
it for ages.
that's sarcasm.
Yes. She loves purple. Hey,
I
Cynthia,
do.
have you been to Dollar Tree lately?
I have not.
I did not see these last year, and Sunita says she found it.
Yay, Sunita!
And they may have had these last year, but I didn't see them because it seems like I was looking for them. But they're the metal signs or the metal words.
Right.
This year, it's like joy is one of them. It's in like a 3-pack, and it was like, I don't know, believe, but joy was one of them.
Well, I can always get the joy and give the others away.
Hi, Margie.
I will definitely look for that.
Remember,
Hello,
Pam,
Margie.
were you on Granny D's live when she was knitting the I-cords?
Yes, because I had some little teeny tiny, what are they? What double pointed needles?
Double pointed needles?
Yeah,
DPNs?
Yeah, I had to think of the first letter. Okay, yeah. So and she was doing it, so I had some sitting there, and I was doing it.
You
with
know
her
what?
showing.
You know the pouches that I've done? I could have done them this way instead of crocheting them. I just thought of it.
So, Pam, do we have something like that at our Hobby Lobby or Michael's?
The little I-cord maker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think Saf from Saf Stitch, she ordered one from Amazon. I think she said it was like $9 maybe. Let's see. Let me go look.
I'm gonna go to the yarn shop shopping.
Fun.
I have made
to buy yarn.
a commitment that I am buying no more yarn until at least 2023. Mr. Joyful said, ha ha. Y'all, I am so ashamed. I had workstations set up in the guest room because, I'm going to start making my dolls. And then I have my towel topper station. And then I had all this like bags of yarn that I'm like, oh, this is on sale. Got to get. Oh, I've not seen that color. Got to get. Oh, I've not seen that cake. Got to get. I had so many got to gets. That was like, okay, my son is coming home. Must find place for him to sleep in the guest room. So literally 3 bins worth of Rubbermaid bins that are stacked in my hallway. And then the weekend after he leaves, Jean graduates, and Todd and I are going to her graduation, and then she's coming back to my house. So she's going to get to see my hot mess of 3 bins. Plus, she's going to get to see all the secret nooks and crannies in the studio that y'all can't see.
Jean, you need to take video evidence for us.
So I have decided definitely no more until 2023 unless somebody specifically commissions something and I don't have a choice. But surely with all I have, I should be able to come up with something they would be happy with. So I'm trying not to buy any more yarn until 2023. And I haven't decided because I, once I make it, I want to be able to like go through with it.
Right.
But right now, I'm leaning towards saying I have to also finish 10 projects before I can buy any more yarn.
That would be a January 1st. Like, I'm not going to buy any more yarn starting January 1st because you got all the Black Friday sales.
I know. And someone said that to me because I said that yesterday to them. And I said, but this is the thing. I don't need Black Friday sales unless I go shopping in my own yarn. Because I probably have stuff I don't even know I have.
Oh, I know I do.
So,
and I'm like, I know I've got it, and then I can't find it, so I'll just go buy it again.
Well, the whole point of getting the wall was to put everything on there so I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I've told y'all before, because I'm honest, from the floor up to the back of the day bed here, I can't see what's in there. But now, luckily, they're in Ziploc plastic bags. So, the air in the bags, it does kind of help raise it up. So it's probably not as much yarn as it would look. Mm-hmm. But then I've got some yarn in a Pioneer Woman laundry bag here. Got another one there. And which I try to cover up my little corner over here. That's why y'all kind of don't see it. And Lisa don't get to see her clock anymore. Mm-hmm. But right there's another Pioneer Woman laundry basket that's got some yarn in it, and then of course it's got some of the Crochet Society boxes that
that's okay if I don't see your clock no more, because I can go to Granny D's and hear the old grandfather clock go off. Because her grandfather clock reminds me of my grandpa.
Aww.
So I go and hear hers go off when I make it, of course.
All right, so we've got a couple of people that go ahead.
Which was lucky because I've been making hers the last couple of days. Made hers the other day and one day last week as well.
I try to catch hers on Wednesday afternoons while I'm at work because it's usually relatively quiet on Wednesdays. Let me just knock on some wood so I don't jinx myself. But it's so I usually try to catch hers and listen to it while I'm working. While
Who's
the phone's
that?
Granny D's on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Mondays I think out of question because the phones are always crazy balls.
Yeah, Thursday morning for me, I think it is with Granny D when I can make it.
So what time is that, Pam? Her live?
Granny D's, her lives are for you. It would be 3. No, yeah. Tea at 3 with Granny D. Live at 5.
I was going to say
4:00 my time. Yeah, live at 5.
I make the ones tea with Granny D at 5 o'clock, but it's I think 9 or 10 o'clock here for me.
Yeah.
So what time is it for you, Pam?
For me,
it's at 4, so it'd be 5 for you.
Okay.
Because her Sunday one or one of the ones on the weekend is at 3 because it's 2 o'clock my time. But most of hers are at 5, so I think it's. Yeah, I think it would be 5 for you on Wednesdays.
Yeah, because I think when I catch it, I think it comes on
to Crochet Club at that time.
I've been going. We have a new yarn club, Cynthia. We've met twice now, and ours is on Monday nights. It's fun.
Where you're at?
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. Yeah. I'm happy. I love my Crochet Club.
Our first meeting, there was a teenage boy there with his mom. And I thought he was just coming along with her just because, nope, he was actually crocheting.
How's his scarf coming along, Pam?
They weren't there Monday night. They had somewhere else. They had something with school that they had to do. So, yeah.
Oh.
Ladies, let me say hello and welcome in Sandrine really quick. She came in. So
hi, Sandrine.
Hi, Sandrine.
And Tiffany says, oh, that reminds me, as of tomorrow, my Addie collection will be complete. I'm hoping to make a bunch of items with my machines next year. Nice.
That's fun, Tiffany.
Sheila says, find those makers in kits for kids. They are out this time of year. If I had any idea where my extra was, I'd send it to you. Oh, thank you.
And Margie wants to know if she could come up to show her shawl.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. I'll drop the link again.
There you go. Jeannie's telling you Granny D is 5 o'clock your time, Cynthia.
Thank you,
Your
Jean.
granny G's the same time as Cynthia.
Oi. Hey, Noodle Mouse, I know you're watching.
But I can
Oh yeah, Noodle Mouse is your niece, isn't it?
That's right.
My little cousin. She may as well be
Your
my
little
niece.
cousin.
Yeah.
That's it.
She said she wouldn't crash Miss Cynthia. She goes, I won't crash Miss Cynthia's live, but I'll crash hers.
She did come on earlier. I saw her because I welcomed her in.
Yeah.
Jean says you don't want to see my hot mess of bins. Well, you're gonna get to see mine.
I'm telling you, y'all have to like step over stuff to get to this little hole. It's bad.
Then I won't.
Well, my yarn worn isn't so bad because it's just over there.
Oh, that's nice.
That's it. I do have some down there and there. But
Oh, my
that's-
thing's a mess. I have yarn here. Now, Cynthia,
I love that little gadget. I would love to make some of it.
I didn't find it on Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but I know I've seen it at both of them, so I don't think that it's an I-cord.
Don't worry about it, Cynthia. I will get you one.
It may be just like a mini knitting machine or something.
Thank you.
I looked it up on my phone, but it was saying different I-cord machines, not like this one.
Right.
But I will make a special trip for you, Cynthia, and go and get you one.
Thank you. But I don't need to get it anytime soon because Lisa, y'all.
Oh yeah, no.
That box you sent, I still can't believe what you had to pay for postage. That was ridiculous.
I was going to send it express, but I didn't have your mobile number, and I think they said they don't send it to a PO box. It's got to go to your house.
Well, I could have given you my address. The only reason we got a PO box is, like with all the college students and hazing and stuff like that, that they're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
We've come home and found mail just splattered all across the ground. So
that's why I send one big box at a time.
Right.
Well, I'll give you my home address instead of the PO box, and if it's cheaper for you to send it that way.
No, it doesn't worry me, but only because because I had the Vegemite in the box,
right?
And I thought, the lady said, "You want to send express?" I said, "Yeah, I can." And she goes, "Have you got a phone number?" I said, "No." I said, "Something I don't have of hers because I always message on Messenger or I'm on her live or whatever." So, but I don't mind sending it by normal post because I like to sort of watch where it's going because you see the little line going across the screen. It's here now. It's here now.
Would you still do that if you're sending it like to the house?
I don't know, but I'm just going to leave it with your post box and I'll just send it to the post box.
Are you sure? I'm going to send you my home address.
No, because in that way it makes it to me, if that's what the boys do, hazing and take your mail, I'd rather at least I know it's at the post office.
Okay.
And then that way the boys won't get, if the boys see the Vegemite, they may not taste it.
None of this would be fine. I got the P.O. box because somebody on here asked for my address, but it was like somebody that I didn't know. It was not somebody I was familiar with at all. And I was like, so I just kind of ignored that comment. I mean, they didn't, anyway, yeah. So I just ignored that comment in the comments of that particular video. And then I was like, I'm just going to get a P.O. box. That way, if anybody asks, here it is.
There you go.
It's in the description box.
And it's not that expensive. At least, well, it went up here, but still, what you pay for the year, I didn't think was that expensive.
Right. I think it was like $50.
Hey, Noodle Mouse.
Ours is about $140 a year.
And it might be, I don't know. It wasn't, yeah. It was less than I thought it was going to be. So I was like, I'll just get it.
Ours goes up every year.
$40 a year, and now it's $65. That is nothing.
Yeah. I think mine was I think when I got it, it was $50, and now it's $60 or something like that. But
yeah. I'm not paying $140.
More mail for the person who owned it before me than I do me.
Me too. Or box holder or current resident gets a lot of stuff.
In fact, I told Lisa that when I went and picked the box up, the lady said she was so shocked. She's because I'm always coming in and bringing packages to mail.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, Margie, when I sent yours out yesterday, she was like, "You've sent a lot to this address." So, because it's the same person that checks me out, I was like, "Yeah, she's pretty special." And so, anyway, she was like, "Well, it's nice to see you got one." And then she started looking. She's like, "All the way from Australia?" I was like, I know. Isn't that nice?
And would you believe it? Mine got to Cynthia quicker than hers got to me.
Yeah, y'all remember it took 2.5 months for mine to get to her?
Yeah, and Cynthia had mine within 18 days.
That's great.
It was.
Hey, Miss Margie.
Last time I spoke to Cynthia, it had arrived at Los Angeles Airport.
And in 2 days, it went from Los Angeles to me.
Yeah.
Because we talked on Monday, right? Yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
And then I got it yesterday.
And I wasn't happy. 6 o'clock in the morning, Australia Post texted me to say, "We received your person received your parcel." Oh, hang on, I'm in bed asleep at 6 o'clock in the morning. Not happy, Jan. All right, let's go, Margie.
Hey, underdog Trey.
Hey, Trayvon.
Oh, hello,
How
Baba.
y'all doing? God bless you all. Hugs. I saw you yesterday when I drove by.
Oh, I like it, Margie.
Margie, what's your little baby's name?
That is Chrissy.
Chrissy.
But yeah, this is what it.
I seen you show that the other day on. Was it Jeannie's live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on mine. And it goes almost down to my ankle.
Wow. That is pretty.
And this is called the track stitch.
I was going to say, what kind of stitch is that? Because it's like really long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's, I did 3 rows of the, the single crochet, and then a row of the treble, and then the single crochet, treble, single crochet, treble. But Jeannie, she did a tutorial on this stitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so behind.
Me too.
But yeah, I used the Caron anniversary cake. So
Would that sure, Margie, would that work with the Mandela ombre?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even know we'd come back up. Sorry for me working, didn't know we'd come back up.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
That's a really, really nice color. I do like that, Margie.
Thank you.
I have a picture to show that Margie sent. I think it's okay to show it.
Okay.
But she sent me a picture of Miss Chrissy in one of the outfits that I sent.
Oh, how cute.
Oh.
It's got roses on it. I don't know if you can actually tell that.
You can see the nice deep pink roses. That's beautiful.
It's a pretty baby.
She is pretty.
Yeah.
And is she a newborn one, Margie? Is Chrissy a newborn one?
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Bye,
a
V.
newborn
Have a good
size.
night.
I was going to say, bye, V.
Bye, V.
Jeannie says she is still here working on a pillow. Nice.
I'm still working on it. Yeah, that's going to be the same one. I like watching Jeannie's videos.
I just love watching Jeannie, period.
Yep. Yeah. She cracks me up when she goes after the trolls. Like the trolls. She was on it the other night.
Yeah. And I'm almost done with my C2C. I'm working on
it. Pretty. Hang on. Show it. That is nice. Wow.
Is that a blue or purple?
It's blues and tan. It's the Red Heart Super Saver jumbo stripes in the colorway. What is it called again? Sutherland stripe.
Okay.
Laura says she's made another stained glass.
Ooh.
That's pretty. Stained glass is beautiful. What you got there, Miss Pam?
She says C2C, so this is the one I took that I've been taking to Yarn Club. Well, one of them. It's a join as you go.
That's pretty.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Oh, wow.
Can you tell what I'm making, Cynthia?
The UT colors.
How'd you guess?
Because it's orange and white.
Yep.
And it goes
Yeah.
with your orange one on your lampshade.
Yeah. But I'm just.
I
Yeah.
told you I've been to 2 UT games before in my lifetime, and they won both times.
Woohoo, you're a good luck charm. You can come anytime you want.
Jeannie says, Miss Margie, it's coming out beautiful. She says, I am doing my pillow in that same yarn. Oh, wow. How cool is that?
Was it, Margie, you probably would answer, be able to answer. I watched the video, yes, I'm not sure if it was Jeannie's video. She went to Michael's and there wasn't a lot of wool on the shelf. Was it Michael's Hobby? I know it was a shop. Be lucky if you've seen a couple of skeins of wool on the shelf.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was her Walmart.
Well,
Yeah.
there wasn't
That
many
opened
skeins of wool.
back up after the fire that
Yeah.
they had, and she was showing what they what's been restocked since they opened it back up after the fire.
See,
Oh,
now I
wow.
saw that Walmart had caught on fire. I didn't realize it was by Jeannie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I hope they're filled up now, the shelves for Jeannie. Oh, I nearly fell off the chair when I seen the shelves were emptied.
She says that was Walmart. Some kids set our yarn area on fire. And you know that went up quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing it was the same Walmart. I mean, how long ago was that, Jeannie?
It was just not too long ago.
Like maybe a month or two or less?
Something like that, I think.
That's shocking, isn't it?
But that wasn't the first time that they've done that to her Walmart.
Yeah, look, I was just twirling it, pulled apart right in my hand. Don't do that with this facet yarn.
Oh, my gosh.
Can you see it? I'll put it down
Yeah.
here.
Hang on.
It just pulled right apart.
Oh, wow.
Which I'd heard that if you pulled on it, it would come apart. But I was just doing this thing. Oh, look, it's going to do it again. I guess it's because it was, because it's that roving style.
Right.
Yeah, she said it was last Sunday, but it was the second time that they did it. The first time was September 30th.
Okay, well, it might have been September 30th that I saw it, because I mean, it was like they're like Walmart caught on fire, but
Right.
they didn't know what the cause was, but apparently now they do.
Ladies, I'm going to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that was Eden, and I need to go and meet her. She wants me to meet her.
Eat
So,
fast.
Take care.
I'll try and eat fast. Bye, ladies.
We'll be here.
Love us all. Bye.
Hi, Lisa.
Bye.
Trayvon says, I seen the popo near y'all's house yesterday. Y'all good? Yeah, that's why I saw you, because when I left to go to my diabetic class, there was 2 of them sitting right out in front of my house. And so I rode around them to go to class. And then when I came back, I pulled into the yard and I was on the phone with Jen, and I saw one of the police officers come back by. And so I pulled out to go follow him because I was curious what was going on. Normally I don't care, but But anyway, the only time I ever see the police by my house is usually when my friend's husband is bringing me something, because my friend who owns the bake shop and who does the crochet club, her husband's a police officer. So the only time I see a police officer at my house is usually when he's coming by to drop something
You're like,
or pick
I'm
something
getting
up,
treats.
or bring me eggs, because they give me eggs.
Oh,
And so I went looking, but I couldn't find him. So I pulled back in the yard and continued talking to Jen. And lo and behold, he came by again. So this time I zipped out and went and followed him and saw him turn down by the park. So I kept going and went to come around the park the opposite way. And we ended up passing each other. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to go home, mind my business, and did what I should have done in the beginning. And that was call my friend and say, hey, ask your husband what's going on. But I haven't gotten a report yet. So Trayvon, I don't know what it was about. All I know is there was a lady in the road, and she had a little boy on the bike with her. But I don't know. So hello, Miss Laura. How are you?
You got a super sticker. Oh, you got two. Or you got a super chat and a super sticker.
Oh, I do. Excuse me 1 second, Miss Laura, and then I will give the floor over to you. Tiffany, thank you. She says, I know I'll probably be seeing you tomorrow night, but I hope you have a lovely Thanksgiving and the best time ever with your son. Oh, thank you. She says, I'm glad you're going to get some extra time with him. Hugs and love. Thank you so much, Tiffany. This is for you, sweetheart. I appreciate that so much. And delayed reaction. Thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate that. And then Trayvon, bless your heart. This is for you. I'm going to show your little thingies in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and let Miss Laura talk, and then I'll come back and we will put your papers in the box. Okay, try to get back to comments. Sheila says yesterday must have been cop day, had one pulling her drive, lights and all, and he was turning around but made her stomach jump. I bet. I bet. Miss Laura, how are you?
I'm good. You?
Doing great. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. I was talking to my dad. That's what took me long to come up on panel. But
well, I'm glad you did.
This is my next piece that I just finished doing.
Oh, I love it.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
It took me, counting today, took me 3 weeks because there was a lot of process to be done. The stained glass teacher did these today for me.
Wow. I'm sure this is not even showing it justice. Wow.
That's what it is on the front, and then it's just plain on the back.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot.
I know, right? So how long does it take you to do something like that?
This was about, counting today, I would say at least 3 weeks. It all depends on the piece that you make. You could have it done within a week. You could have it done in 2 weeks. I have a friend that's doing over there. She's doing what would be the size of it? 8 by 10. What's the next size up from 8 by 10? Something by 14. Anyway, it's a great big huge portrait she's doing. So she had to cut 1, 2, 3, I think 4 different sections, and it's going to be all like almost like a picture in a frame, but glass.
Wow.
I can't wait to see when it's finished. So I'm going to do more. I want to do another cross and probably another small ornament.
So I apologize. I was concentrating on writing out the little super chats. How long does it take you to do something like that?
Like I said, 10's on the piece, but this one took me 3 because you got to find the right glass, the right color,
Right.
the right pattern, and then do your cutting out, and then do your soldering and the last minute pieces.
Wow.
Like the soldering is this part after you do the foiling. And then Mary solders it together. And then she did the strings for me today, which is these.
That is just so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again, Miss Tiffany and Trayvon. And I've started writing what live it is and the date. So when we draw for winners, that they know when it specifically was that they did it. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I apologize. I do not have in here. It's actually in the guest room. My super sticker, super chat giveaway for this month. So when we come back together, I will make sure that I have it available to show. And just a quick plug in case we've got people that have come in since the beginning, we will not be meeting next Thursday or Friday. Pam, you weren't with me then. I won't be meeting next Thursday and Friday myself because of Thanksgiving. And that's my specific, like whatever I want to do with Todd,
Right.
with Jonathan during that time. So those are my days. So I'm going to hog them up.
Oh, as of right now, I'm planning on going live next Thursday. Just because at that time of night, I think we'll all be back home. But
well, then I will definitely. Oh, I say I'll definitely be there. I guess it just depends on what his plans are. So
yeah,
but
yep.
And you go live at 10 my time, right? 9 yours?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was making sure because it's coming up on 9 o'clock my time. So I want to make sure that.
Yeah, so I can see what time it was.
I know.
I haven't even said it. I guess I need to go do that right quick.
I have an update on regarding my foot.
Oh, yes, yes.
So I went and saw the doctor today, and it's not serious or anything, but it came back as being abnormal. So they do want to completely remove it. So I have an appointment in January.
Wow.
So I will actually have stitches in the bottom of my foot.
Oh, wow.
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 So yeah, so we decided and stuff to go ahead and do that because there is a possibility that it could develop into cancer and everything. So we decided to wait until January because of the holidays coming up and everything. And then plus I've got the last week on the 30th is when I go and get the cortisone injection in my back. And so we wanted to wait until after the holidays so that way I wouldn't be incapacitated.
Right.
Because once they do that on my foot, I won't be mobile as easily because she doesn't want me to be able to flex my foot because I'll have stitches in the bottom of my foot. So,
wow.
And with the holidays coming up and everything, so
sorry, text messages.
I was wondering what that was.
Oh, it's Lisa. She says, some good news. I got my Bobby order. I'm not sure what that meant. Probably something she told me when I wasn't quite coherent yesterday.
The train whistle was mine. That's my text message.
Didn't even hear it. Must have been quiet.
Well, I had it turned down. I thought I had it completely off, but no.
I'm trying to get in touch with Trayvon and tell him to come back in and put Joy in.
Yeah,
So,
I just noticed my thing, it auto-corrected it to ultra instead of under. Under is a word, autocorrect. It's what I wanted to I went and found him. I went and typed it in and found him and subscribed.
okay. I guess I could do that too. So let me catch up on the chat real quick. Jean says she did a 24 by 24 of cotton balls. Her dad built the frame. Oh, wow. That's cool. Sheila says, night all. Thanks for letting me spend some time with you. Oh, thank you for being here, Sheila. She's probably already gone by now, but if you're not, I got your package out in the mail yesterday as well. So that should be coming to you. You know what? I should have looked to see when everybody was getting their packages, but I didn't. Tiffany says, my dad will be here with me for Thanksgiving week. Yay! Nice. She says, we'll be going to pick him up on Sunday, and he'll be here until probably the following Saturday. Oh, how fun. Enjoy that time. I know you will. I'll be praying for you as I'm praying for myself that time goes by very slow.
Right.
It will be bittersweet on the last day, but I will enjoy everything in between.
Yeah, and I had just gotten home when I came up on your live. Just got home from Yuma, from going to Hobby Lobby.
And was it a successful trip?
Yes. Because
nice.
I needed to get another skein of yarn for my my Afghan that I'm going to be doing along with the Yarny Fiber Sisters. So there was one more skein of yarn that I needed to get for that. And I also picked up some knitting needles too, because that's something I'm going to try to do for this next year as well.
Cynthia, do you love your knitting needle set that you got from Hobie?
I do. My only thing is I think over time, because they're metal,
they kept falling apart. Yeah.
What's that?
Didn't they come undone on you?
Just the cord, because I didn't use the key to lock it in.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't fully grasp and understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I was that much of a newbie. But I just think over time, because they're metal, that I can see where like the paint will eventually probably start peeling off, you know? Mm-hmm. Like where you do the needles.
Yeah. Which I like the aluminum ones better, but they've got them on sale right now. And so I don't know. I
do really like them. I mean, have you seen them?
Yeah, when you first got them, I saw them. Do they have the little small cables that you can buy? Because I looked, and the shortest cable was like a hat cable. It wasn't a sock cable. Can you buy extra small cables to go with it?
I don't know.
And how long are the needles? Are they short or are they long?
They're short.
Okay.
They're very short.
I just like it because it has music notes on it.
I know, right? And I love the bag too that came with it.
And I
But
want to
yeah.
say they were on sale for $95 right now.
Of course, I got a pair missing because they're on the Connie hat.
Right.
But yeah, they're not very. Here, hang on a second. Yeah, they're not very long, but I like them not being long.
Right. See, I like them being shorter too.
Yeah, I feel like I can, because I don't really have like really big hands. So it's easier for me to kind of, to me, operate them, especially, you know, trying to get my feel of them and how they work, since I'm not really a knitter yet. But then, yes, it has a cute little bag that came with all kinds of little notions. These didn't come with it, but I had bought them at the same time. I just haven't used them yet for my crocheting.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a lot of these. It has like several bags of these, and it's got the key in it, and then little stoppers. You can unwind the cord and put these little stoppers. These little stoppers screw on where the cord was. And I mean, they sent like multiple bags of those. I have another one that's not in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to be honest, there's a key, but I'm not even sure what those little things are for.
Extenders, maybe.
Oh, it might.
You can put the cable so you can make it longer to make a Afghan.
That's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came with a package of 3 darning needles. And then it had these stitch marker holders.
Oh,
The big ones that you use like on the Afghans and stuff. But yeah, I'm using the shortest cable for the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got these.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 4 of them. So it did come with 4. Because here's one too.
Okay.
Hang on. Let's see if you can see. Got to get the camera the right way. There we go. So that one from finger to finger, that's how long that one is. And then there's this one. I think this is the longest one. And then there's this one. So maybe I did have a shorter one. Oh, wow. These kind of look like they're the same size.
You may have just got an extra.
Yeah, these are pretty much the same size. One extends just a tad bit longer than the other, but only by that much.
Right.
Otherwise, they're the same size.
I
And
bought
then-
a little cheap set from Hobby Lobby.
I don't know if you can see this, but that's the part that screws in. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. I don't think it's going to.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
And then, for example, let me pull the biggest one out so you can see it. So like that's where it'll screw in at.
Okay, so the silver tips are what you're crocheting or you're knitting with.
Right. And so it just literally screws on. And then you take that key to lock it down.
Now, the ones that I bought at Hobby Lobby, all the key does is hold it in place so that you can tighten it. It doesn't actually lock anything. The hole goes all the way through.
Right. So
does that one, is that the same? And you just use it so you can get it good and tight, or does it actually lock it in place?
hang on. I hit something on my keyboard. Okay. It actually will lock it in place. So what you're saying, so for example, I slide it in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then it allows me
To turn it.
How did Todd do that? Todd had to do it. I couldn't do it.
Okay, well, maybe I need to go look at mine again. I mean, mine didn't come undone, but I put the little needle through that, but it was just so that it would hold it in place while I tightened it down. It didn't actually lock it together.
I'm in the wrong hole, I think. No, that was the right one.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think how he
Yeah,
did.
and Angie from My Fairy Treasure, she showed on V's live this morning and everything how she does that. She stuck it in there, and yeah, it just kind of holds it, and then you to tighten it down.
Okay. Because that's the way the Hobby Lobby ones,
Yeah,
that's how
it holds.
when I read the instructions, that's what it was saying. But every time I hear people talk about it, they're like, put the key in and lock it in place. And then I'm like, it goes all the way through. How do you lock
Yeah,
it?
you
It's just
stick
to
it
hold
all
it.
the way through, and it holds it, and then you can
So it just gives it so you
turn
can
it.
hold on to it better. Okay.
Oh, that's what.
Turn it
Oh,
and
now I got it. I figured it out. Hang on. I was like, this is not working. All right.
Okay.
So when I have it in here,
Mm-hmm.
my hands are in the way. Then you take it and you go against it. The resistance of it, and you can feel it lock in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what she did.
And now it's nice and secure. The key just fell out, but now this is nice and secure, and it's no chance of it coming undone. I have to use the key. Slide it back in there. I don't know if I can do it. I'm surprised I got it to lock because I couldn't do it. Oh, there it goes.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll check mine and see if it like locks into place because it just felt like, I didn't feel anything tighten. I just, okay.
And then, so like if I took the cord off, which I'm not really sure.
Yeah, mine came with those little screwy things in there too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I bought the under $20 set from Hobby Lobby.
Uh-huh.
No, the stopper goes on the cord.
I was fixing to say, I'm so goofy. Exactly. Then, so if you took the needles off, like I guess if you're going to a different project,
you can still use your needle. Yeah.
Right. And then you got your project still on the cord. And of course, there's another one for the other side, but
yeah.
So pretty neat. I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm glad that I got it. So, because before when I started knitting, because I started knitting before I started crocheting, but all I did was dishcloths. And I use those really long aluminum needles.
Right.
And I found a bunch of them from garage selling, to thrift stores, Goodwills. And I accumulated so many, but then I learned to crochet and I never looked back until now. In fact, I sent Lisa that box I sent her a bunch of those long needles because I had so many in the same sizes and I would never use them all. So, and I had asked people, if anybody wanted any, and she was the only one that responded. So I sent them all to her. So.
But yeah, Angie from My Fairy Treasure, she's going to do a tutorial on knitting and stuff, and she's going to go over all of that with as far as the needles, attaching the cables, and go over all of that info.
I definitely
in her tutorial.
Hey, Cynthia, you're still on solo.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I was packing my stuff back up. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Hey, have y'all seen Trish lately?
I've talked to her. She has been working the store that she went to. And then she also has been working at one of the other stores.
Oh, wow.
And it's not really my story to tell, so I'm not going to say a whole lot. But she's possibly leaving the quick stores and going to work at a hotel. And I told her, that's what I did. I started off as night shift or front desk and worked my way up to director of sales, which I then enjoyed that for 10 years. But anyway, that's all I'm going to share because.
Oh, that's plenty.
Yeah. But
I hadn't seen her. I'd seen her like post a few videos here and there, but I haven't seen her up on any lives, but I figured she was working a lot.
And then, of course, she homeschools Halo.
Right.
So, but thank you guys for helping me figure that out. I see a lot of people offering Tiffany says her dad has some really great stories. My son is going to hear a whole lot of them. That is my favorite part about getting together with family, is the stories. All right. Well, does anyone have anything else they want to share? If not, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up so we can start getting ready for your live, Pam.
Yep, that's what I was getting ready to say. I guess I'm going to pop down. I've got to go get, I just remembered I didn't bring the washcloths in here that I made this week, so I was going to bring those too to show them on my live. So I guess I need to go do all that and get it ready.
Okay.
But so if y'all around in about an hour, come on over. Y'all can hop
Less
over
than an hour.
Yeah, and I've got a video I need to upload.
I could be asleep by then because the fresh air. I was out walking around for 2 hours. In the
Oh,
fresh air.
wow.
They had every year around this time it's called Bright and Merry, so they have little vendors outside under these little tents type wise, so they could be selling craft items, candles, some type of food vendors.
Well, that sounds neat.
Yeah. What are they called? Oh, jewelry making vendors.
I'm going to be doing something like that on December 3rd.
Yeah, they have the church open. You can walk in. They have baking vendors in there. City Hall not City Hall. The library. What's next to it? Oh, the McLaughlin Gallery, that was open. The library, Anglican Church, and then just certain places where the roads were blocked off because of all the vendors around.
Well, that sounds pretty neat.
And they had the band shell. They had bands playing at the band shell.
That would be my favorite part, the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mine too.
All right, well, I will see some of y'all in a little bit. Good night, Miss Jean. If you're sleeping by the time I'm there, have a good night.
Love you, Jean.
Be safe.
All right, so I'm going to wrap us up. Thank you, Pam, for coming up.
You're welcome.
And I will catch you until my son comes home.
All right, sounds great.
All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm going to wrap us up with our Joy Basket.
Thanks for having me up.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming up. Do it again sometime.
Probably when my next pieces are done.
I would love to see it. I love that. You're the first person I've ever seen make stained glass like that. So that's awesome.
A lot of people around YouTube had no idea what stained glass looked like, actually like made up.
Right.
So it's like, whoa. And then somebody said, "You do stained glass?" I said, "Yep."
Well, I like that.
Thank you. Only this one I have to try and practice on paper, but I want to write something on this because it's for somebody from North Bay. I don't know if you ever hear of them, Steve and Shannon Anderson. I know them from back, I don't know when it first opened, but I went there in 2015. They had a coffee house, which is basically every Saturday night a different band would play. It's the front part is the church, and then in the basement is where they play all these different bands. Steve and Shannon are one of them. They're one of my favorite people that I always like to watch, and they're on YouTube Mondays and Wednesdays, but they don't know I'm doing this.
Nice. So they're going to be surprised.
They come to the coffee house December 17th. If it's not so bad out, I want to go up there and give it to them in person instead of mailing it if I can.
Right.
I just have to take the bus there and back. I have no drive.
I want to say bye real quick to V, and somebody else just left. Sunita says, okay, going to see y'all later. Going to get my rose in for the night and then head to bed. Enjoy, everyone. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming. And Jean said, Laura, she did stained glass for about 5 years.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm taking after my uncle because he did stained glass for a bit. He made me this little candle, and I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it is. It's almost like I want to look up the pattern just to make myself that little candle again of a memory.
You should. You should. That would be really cool. That'd be a nice tribute to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even emailed this guitar to everybody that I've made this. They always like seeing what I've made.
Right. Well, I do hope I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to will it to you that you will come and share more with us because I find it fascinating.
I still want to make another cross and another Christmas. I call it a Christmas decoration ball. I still need two or one. I don't know. I have to go through my gifts, who I'm giving them to.
Right. Well, they will definitely be blessed. That's for sure. And it's so unique, you know, it's not something you can just go pick up somewhere.
No.
So I think
it took me a lot of practice when I first started. I didn't even know how to, it's not so much the tracing, it's basically the cutting of the glass is really hard to do until you get the knack of it, and then it's all right.
I know one time when I was in Savannah, Georgia, down on the riverfront, they had a shop at one time that would show how to make blown glass. And oh my gosh, I could just stand there for hours and just watch it. It was just so fascinating. I mean, I know that's two different things. That's not anything like what you're doing, but still it's in that family, but still, oh my gosh, so fascinating.
Yeah.
So, well, before I do our joy basket moment, I do want to remind everyone, if you will write the word joy in the chat, not only does it fill the chat with joy, but it also allows Nightbot an opportunity to share your channel so we can all go over and become part of your family and throw joy in your window. And I've got to give a great big hug out to Mel. Welcome in and hugs. I have missed you, my friend, but I know that you have been so busy with your new job. And I pray that things are getting better and you're getting used to it. I know you're so exhausted because you said you work every day of the week. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my weekends, but it is so good to see you. I know we miss you too. All right. So our joy basket moment, I know a lot of people are missing the morning devotions as well as myself. And so I put the other book that I was using for joy basket moments to the side for now. And I have picked up, and we will continue with the book I was using for our joy basket moments just until we get it finished. So today, our joy basket moment is titled Until I Do. It comes from Psalms chapter 66, verse 19. And it says, certainly God has heard me. He has attended to the voice of my prayer. Lord, you are always listening, especially when I pray. I know you hear me, God, and this renews my hope. You hear my cries for help, my utterances of thank, and my confessions of sin. You listen actively and attentively to every word. I say to you, praise you, Lord, for your patient ear. I could learn from your example, God, and listen when you respond. I miss it sometimes as I continue to ramble on, forgetting that it is a two-way conversation. Thank you for hearing me, Father, even when you've heard it all before. And thank you for responding, even when you've said it before. You listen until I do, no matter how long it takes. Do you know that God has heard you and is attending to your prayer? All right. Well, I want to thank everyone that has come up on the panel tonight. Lisa and Pam, Margie and Laura, thank you so much for coming and sharing Laura, you really touched my heart tonight with a craft that I've not ever seen. I mean, I've seen stained glass before, but not in the way that you're doing it. And it's just truly a gift that you came and shared with us tonight. So thank you.
I don't know if I showed you the other ones, but that'll be another time.
Please do. Please do. Margie, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, when do you have another live where you do a panel? Or is it just Thursdays?
It's just Thursdays.
Okay, so
not next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving, but the one after.
okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out when your Thanksgiving was.
So I think that one is like, what is that? December 1st? No.
Yeah, be December 1st.
Okay. So yeah, we'll be back together. Hello, Miss Ashley. She's here. She says, "Hey, everyone." Hugs to you, my friend.
Don't think there's any events happening.
So, all right. Well, I hope if you are not busy tomorrow night that you will come and join Mr. Joyful and I for Cup2Hook movie night. We are doing Stranger Things, season 2, episode 5. It's called Dig Dug, and hopefully I will finish getting that watched, so I can get the mystery question up for the Joy team, and then just to be ready for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Can't have trivia if I don't have questions, right?
The only thing I know is at 2:00 in the afternoon I have a meeting. Then I don't think there's nothing after that.
Well, hopefully you can come join us.
Oh, I will, because it's what, at 7?
At 7, yes.
Yeah. I don't think I'm hoping. But then again, I've never been to this meeting before, so I don't know how long it's going to go on.
Right. I wish you well with the meeting.
Thank you. My first time in.
Well, blessings to you, Ashley. She says, "Sorry, I've been missing you. Work schedule changed." Well, blessings for the job. We always appreciate, when God helps us provide. So I certainly understand, but we've been missing you as well. All right, ladies, I am going to go actually get dinner because I didn't get it before we started, and it is now almost 9:30. So I definitely need to go eat. And then I'm going to try and catch Pam until Jonathan and Amanda get home. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. If I don't get to see you tomorrow night for movie night, I wish everyone a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks for Cup2Hook Conversations. So thank you again, Margie and Laura, for coming up. I appreciate you coming and sharing and
no problem.
Hanging out with me. Love everyone in the chat. Thank you as well for coming, and those that are catching this as the replay. I love you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Be joyful. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. And above everything else, always, always be kind to one another. All right. I love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
You too, Laura.
Same to you too, Laura.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.